Welcome back, y'all. We are here with another reading vlog. This reading vlog is going to be featuring Tatiana's book 3 and this little game we play. I'm so excited. I just finished book 2, which was My Brother's Keeper. Book 1 in the Gen Z collection was Not a Homie, Lover, or Friend. So I don't read synopsises, so I do not know what to expect because I love it that way. I love to be surprised. So we about to get into it. You know where we about to head to. The comfy, bumpy bed. Yeah, that's where we're going. So let's put on our reading glasses and we're going to get into it. And of course, y'all know I'm going to give you up-to-date commentary. We are starting at 0%. And I'll be back with commentary. I'll let you also know when was the first kiss and the first spicy smash will be there, because are we not here to be entertained? Like, we love the drama, but we're really here for the kissing and the telling. So I'm 3% in and I'm reading about Fiona. And Fiona pissed me off from the previous books. But now we're getting more in-depth in her character and who she is. And now we understand why Braylon Beans is the way he is. Why Beans seems so... But now we about to get Beans' story. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that because he grew up with a monster. Let's see how this turns out. But Fiona, bad vibes. And I just can't wait to read however she's going to be dealt with. Let's continue. Level 1. Welcome to Loch Ness. All right, so I got to come back for this commentary. So, oh my gosh. So you know Beans and Paige. Okay, what I love about the whole Zoo Boy series, so I'm talking all of them, including The Cove. What I love is when you're reading this series, there would be whispers of certain characters in the series. Whispers. And then, because I do not read synopsis, when I land on a book and they're going full feature, it goes from a whisper to a full-length dialogue. And so I'm 4% in, realizing Beans always wanted Paige. He saw Paige, Paige saw him. So how did they end up just friends? Or is it on the low for a reason? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. No, I was going to tell you when the first kiss. You know I do the first kiss and tell. So our first kiss and tell didn't begin with a kiss, but it began with some lip play. Okay? And southern lips. If you're curious to know which lips I'm talking about southern lips. Braylon, aka Beans. Piggy, aka Paige. Late night. She needs someone to talk to. So she takes a drive to the only person she's familiar with. 3 years it's been. She says that she's had a crush on him these whole 3 years. He's been playing it neutral. But from the beginning of the book, we see that he's always liked her before she even knew she liked him. They have a podcast together that they do at the university. This night, dark in his room, she shows up unannounced. He tells her... He tells her, 3 years, and I've asked myself so many times, what's it like? I want to know. I got to know. She whispers, you want to know what is like? Ooh-wee. Baby, his fingers finds his way to her center. And he begins light finger taps. So 6% in, and we got our first kiss and tell. And it is absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh, they just up the friendship level. But now we understand from book 2, My Brother's Keeper. Remember before the fight, a girl came in. They said a girl came in. That's all it was carried, because it was from Scooter's perspective. He didn't know who Paige was at the time, but Paige comes in, smacks the shit out of Beans, and leaves. Then Beans leaves. When he leaves, Dio was there, and him, Dio, and Scooter get the tuffling up in Bean's studio. Bean comes back like, y'all just really destroyed my studio, but you know Dio got the funds. So he said, send me the bill. I got you. Then before Scooter leaves, Beans is like, hey, come back tomorrow. Because before this whole scuffle, Scooter did lay down a track. Beans was feeling it. I was feeling it too. I ain't gonna hold you. The lyrics was pretty cold. So we'll see. It looked like the nigga is trying to get up out the hood. But let's finish this and let's see what's going on with these two. I'm 6% in. That's our first kiss and tell. All right, so I am 14%, and Beans had text Paige talking about some meet me at my house in an hour. Mind you, he has been ignoring her. Ignoring her. Meet me at my house in an hour. She's like, I'm headed back to school, so maybe next time. He's going to text her 1 hour, Piggy. It's now or never. It's now or never. It's never. How about that, nigga? It's never. See, them little games, and I know it's called this little game we play, but I don't play games. You see what I'm saying? When you go ghost, I go Casper. I go apparition. You understand what I'm saying? I go skeleton. I go shadow. A figment of your imagination. Like what? So now she's heading to his crib. What was the reason? What was the point of even saying no? Girl, stand up. You ladies need to stand up. You need to stand up. There is nothing wrong with standing up. Stand up. Okay? 14% in, and I'm going to say book 3 is amazing. I was like 40% in book 2. My Brother's Keeper, before it actually hooked me. This thing hooked me at 1%. Immediately. Hooked me at 1%, and it's been hooking me I'm on it. I'm on these pages bad. I'm on these pages good. So good. Let's continue. Girl. Braylon and Piggy in his apartment. 15%. Listen. The way his fingertips dug into my skin, then slowly scratched across my belly, was beast-like. See, Piggy, this is the nigga you don't want to meet. The nigga that chooses pain, then pleasure. The nigga that would devour not only you, but your soul. He growled as he allowed his body to push me further against the wall. His dick throbbed against my back while his lips grazed my ear. I'm not like any other nigga you've met before. My place of business isn't for your antics. You came up there showing your ass, and I don't like shit like that. So next time, keep that shit cute before He paused. Y'all, I'm over here, eye rolling, toes doing one of these numbers. Because the tension, my God, on today. The tension is palpable. I'm 15% in. And no one has smacked a skin. Morgan and Scooter, that's kind of what they got going on. She just being there for him. But you know how I feel. No broke boys. No broke boys. I don't care if they look downtrodden. I don't care if you don't understand. When that nigga is in that type of energy, do not feel sad for him. That nigga is literally sitting in his karma. He created that brokenness. He created that barren land. He created all of that. And I need you to see that the barrenness in his life is directly reflected to the barrenness inside. You see what I'm saying? He's empty on the inside, baby. There's no value on the inside, baby. Okay? He only thinks of himself to this amount, which is why on the outside that's reflected. Okay? He steals everything for a living. He steals. He sees other people's accomplishment and he wants it. That's a jealous, envious person. You need to let them stay in their shit. He needs to stay in his shit. You definitely don't bring him back to the mansion. Roll up your good weed and engage with the bomb. You let the bomb be the bomb. He's a bomb for a reason. All right? And your empathy is not reading right. Yeah, you may feel sorry for him, and it's okay. It's like, don't wish on someone's downfall. Absolutely not. I'm not saying wish on someone's downfall. I'm not saying pray on someone's downfall. What I'm saying is, if you happen to witness a nigga at his lowest, trust me, he's not just this really amazing person and this unfortunate event happened. No, he caused it. And if you gonna fuck around and find out, he gonna end up moseying that energy. That energy gonna come and clear your shit away. Because you just wanted to be Captain Save a Bomb. No. Anyways, if Scooter wins this 30 bands though, if Scooter wins this 30 bands in this competition, I'll have a different speech. Okay? I'll give you a different speech. As of right now, he's a bomb. And he needs to be in a bomb's place. You don't engage with the bombs. You don't take the bombs out. You don't have any money? Oh, that's okay. I'll cover our meal. You just need to show up. Bomb behavior. If he can't afford the meal, he doesn't get to eat with you, queen. I said what I said. So I'm at the 21% mark. It is absolutely good. Still page turning. I'm about to go make me some coffee real quick because I just feel like something warm and cozy while I'm sitting in my bed. You guys, this book is so good. It's so good. Where did I leave off with y'all? So I left off with y'all with Beans and Piggy, right? So his mom comes in starting crap. Fiona is evil. Why are you so damn evil? Fiona is like, she takes the mark of the beast way beyond. So anyway, that situation happened. Scooter and Beans got set up at the little audition. He was supposed to get that 30 bands. He killed that. He definitely ripped him a new one, 6. But Beans ended up getting some information, vital information, that could help in regards to who the NTR bikers are and yada. Because remember, Molly got paralyzed due to those fuck niggas. So that's what's going on right now. Fiona had the nerve to step up to Paige's mama, talking about you need to tell your daughter to not mess with my son. Paige's mama, who you know, she is so sweet. What is her name? I can't remember her name, but she is so sweet. She said, first off, she didn't let that bitch in the house. She said, first off, your son should be honored that my daughter even likes your son. Okay? Because she's the prize. Number 2, she said, I do not take threats to my children lightly. Number 3, her brother is Pierre, and he will clear this whole entire thing. Don't play. Don't play, don't play, don't play. Anywho, Tuesday and Pierre are still together. If you read the code book, then you know about Tuesday and Pierre, which I love me some Tuesday and Pierre. Paige is still running around with broke ass Scooter. She ended up being at the little rap thing. She saw him, fight broke out, guns blazing. You know the vibes. Okay? But it's getting good. I'm about to go make me a cup of Joe. Y'all, it's getting so good. Beans is a complex character, but nothing in there is making me hate him. I feel like this whole thing is about to come together so beautifully. All the players involved, everyone's everything is like, if they all came together and revealed the truth of the darkness that they were going through, everyone will see that each and every single one of the members, they hold the same villain. And if they all turned their darkness, they can create the flashlight that'll shine out the bigger darkness, the bigger picture. All right, 20% in. Let's go make this coffee, and then I'll be back for the next update. 6 is his fucking brother. I'm in chapter 5. Morgan is talking. She's like, I was quite familiar with them. She's talking about the rap session because remember, she ended up at the rap session, but was not invited by Scooter. When he looked out in the crowd and he was rapping and giving his baby some love, how did she end up there? We find out that she wanted to meet up with Kareem anyway, aka Scooter, but she didn't want to, like, she didn't know where to meet him, where his whereabouts is, none of that. So she texted him and was like, hey, yo, let's meet up. And he was like, he's actually going to a rap session. So she said, what are the odds? Because she was quite familiar with the places. So she goes to where she knew. And she said, I hadn't been to one since going with Poppy to support his brother. His brother got to be 6. The same nigga who was beefing with Scooter. Got to be. Here's the thing. Everything's so jumble right now. But like I had said in my previous, if everyone worked together, they could pull off. Because Morgan said the most viable stuff. She said, because Scooter was trying to explain to her that so much is going on, he doesn't know how to solve this. So she goes, well, if everyone... Hold on. How I felt about the romance. So we are 21% in. And let me see if I can do this right. Perfect. We are 21% in. And we have the first kiss. We have the first kiss. And I'm so excited. First kiss is between Kareem and he calls her rich girl, Morgan. First kiss of the book. I'm so excited. Like I said, 21%. Y'all, this book is so good. It is really a page turner. Each page is packed with so much good stuff. Whether it's the feud. So what do we have in the background? We have a feud going on. We have so many like tensed pieces all around. But so we have a feud in the background. And we have everyone. There's so much tense spots everywhere. But everyone is interconnected in some way, shape, or form. They're interconnected. So, again, I told you the kiss and tells, we have to do them. They're so important. 21% first kiss. And it is not soft and gentle, but lustful and passionate. One of those. Let's continue. A day of reckoning. I'm 23%. A day of reckoning must be had for that Fiona. She grinds my absolute gears. So where we leave off, 21%, the first kiss and tell turns into the first kiss and tell. Y'all, they did more than kiss, okay? Their bodies did a whole lot of telling, and it was absolutely lovely. Thug Passion, loved every second of it. Um, and so did Morgan. She let the bum hit. Of course the bum has good dick. Of course he does. He talking about some, I'm not into that slow stuff or something like that. I go rough. So if I'm too rough, let me know and I'll stop. Let me know and I'll stop. How about you just slow down and go softer? The fuck? He beat her shit in right on that fucking couch. Anyways, that was the first kiss and tell. Now Fiona got caught stalking Chevy and threatening Chevy. Why are you stalking this man? Are you nuts? You're nuts. Okay. And she got an appetite for, she's truly a narcissist. Like, actually, she's worst. I would say sociopath. Psychopath, sociopath. Psychopath, because she does have social skills. So she's just a psychopath. Her greed for, oh, her thirst, her thirst for power and control is sickening, because it caused her to hurt her own child. So, anyways, let's continue. Yo, this book is so good, y'all. Okay, listen to this. Okay, listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. I'll tell you what. Since you like games, I have one for you. Every time the dice lands on 2, you can ask me anything. For every time the die lands on 3, I can ask you anything. And for every time the die lands on 6, I get to do what I want to you. Deal? Oh, y'all, kicks feet. If I had my light on, you be see me kicking my feet. Oh, y'all, this book is so... This book is so good. It's just thoroughly, richly, every page, richly written. I mean, you're like here with it. Like, I love my digital books. I've loved my digital books because I read so much. I do not have the space to pile up all those physical books. However, I will say this. I would have loved this as a physical book. I would have loved to physically turn these pages. That's just how good it was. I'll take this as a physical book. She might. Matter of fact, not might. She's going to have to be a physical book. I would read these. I'm stuttering. I'm all over the place. Y'all, you know how I love to take my book breaks in between books, especially after a really long series. This is going to be one of them. This is going to be one of my book breakers, because I could read this over and over again. I could read this over and over again. I'm not even done. I'm 24% in. That's how good this is. And it's only going to get better. All right, let's keep continuing. Update-wise, we are 36% in. So far, we found out Fiona is not Braylon's real mom. So I can't wait to find out what that is. Then we got introduced to a new family, which is the Moorwoods. Group of brothers. They're in the NTR biker group, and they also want the Zeus head. They're both biker groups are looking for each other, and they all want the smoke. So we got that going on in the background. We got Paige, aka Piggy, and Beans, aka Braylon. Those two get real close. I mean, they get close, y'all. Close. And then they get ripped apart. Something happens in the scene and they get ripped apart. Usually, it's when she's asking for a bit more. You know what I mean? Oh, he just builds up this wall. So, anyways... What else? Oh, Bishop And Bleak just found out that Naeem is still alive because Naeem kidnapped Scooter and wanted to do a new plan, and he wanted his son's dead. So he sent Scooter to do it, but Scooter couldn't do it. Then he turns the gun on himself. Y'all, this damn book is so good. Page for page. Page for page. All right, let's continue. Y'all, she in her house. She hear a sound. She's like, did I lock the front door? And she's hearing this thumping sound. So she's going closer to her front door to see if she locked it. All of a sudden, she feels this hand around her mouth. In her mind, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Suddenly, she hears a voice whisper in her ear, a familiar sound that calms her body. Tell me why it's big, burly ass Beans, aka Braylon, talking about some. If we do this my way. So he talking about some. He was like, you got two options. You could submit or I could leave right now. So she was like, well, shit, it's been 3 years. I'm curious. She was like, I know my feelings is going to get involved, but it's been 3 years. So she says, I submit. Baby, tell me why he proceeds to literally knocks the Mario coins out of her and then dips. So she's like, oh, you want to play? You remember she's a gamer. I feel like she's about to Uno reverse on his ass. Oh, I'm so excited and I cannot wait. Y'all, 39%. This book is so good. First off, that scene, y'all. Now that was a scene. It was so spicy. It was spicy, and it was after all the tension that it took. Honestly, they didn't just get straight to it. It was tension to the that was good, but it was that tension that received relief, sweet relief. Okay, we loving this. Y'all, it is April 21st, 11:20 a.m. We are 58% in this little game we play. Y'all, right now, I'm on the scene with Braylon and Paige. Beans and Piggy have the best spice scenes. Because that shit is so, like, primal. It's so animalistic, yet sensual, passionate. The way they talk to each other. It's like he commands and she submits. Oh, baby. Right now they on shrooms, and it's just the way they're guiding each other into this spice scene. Y'all, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. All right, where are we so far? So last time I dropped off, I believe it was a spice scene between Beans. The video before this should be between Beans and her. I told you they have the best scenes. I have to get on and talk about it because the kissing and telling is the best part of the books. We here for the kissing and telling. I don't know about you, but I'm here for the kissing and telling. But I did just read Chevy and Bob Bishop got shot at, and they both got hit. So that happened. What else? Everyone is on shrooms right now because Mars, aka Samara, thought it was a good idea to put shrooms in the zoo juice So everyone's at the party, and I mean everyone, and everyone's coupled off. It's real cute. Everyone's coupled off. So cute. Even, because you remember, what's her name? Rich girl. Morgan was looking for Kareem, but Kareem was locked up. She didn't know. He don't got his phone. She was calling him. He was like, I didn't have my phone. So they linked up. And I'm actually liking them together. I ain't gonna hold you. He's up now. He in a bomb. He's up. Beans is supporting him. He's fronting him some money. He fronted him like 10 racks. So he up right now. So he ain't a bum. So she's thinking about her man. I know that's right. But anywho's, we gonna continue reading 58%. Let's keep going. This book is so good. I'm gonna continuously saying it throughout the entire reading vlog. This book is so good. Like, I got up this morning, made sure I got everyone's breakfast out the way. I'm sitting here with my coffee, y'all, and I'm enjoying this book straight away. There's nothing else I want to do other than read this book. All right. So after this nigga was literally just growling, scratching, biting into her flesh, and giving her pure D loving, he literally tells her, and I swear, he says, sharing is not fucking caring. This is mine, all mine. Do you understand? God damn. So after all that, why is Tyreek banging on the door? Tell me why Braylon probably about to kill this nigga. Because Pierre stomped a mud hole in his ass and literally threw this grown-ass man out the door. What are you doing? What are you doing? We shall continue, y'all. We shall continue. I must say that the best part of this book is the emotional. It's the part with Braylon fighting his demons and seeing how relatable it is, and seeing how you do have to come to the truth of yourself, or that pain that you're holding on to, you're not allowing to pass through you. It will eat you alive. So everyone outside of him is his mom. Everyone outside of him is his mom, right? He doesn't trust himself and he doesn't trust others, and it shows. And what I love, that's why I love Chevy so much, because God, this man really, just seeing the way he cares and seeing the way he's getting to the root, you know? He wants true leaders in his pack. Everyone has to individually be able to lead themselves, because this is a really good concept. If you can lead yourself, you can lead others. If you can take care of yourself, you can take care of others. And if you love yourself, you'll love others. And it's just really, it's miraculous to watch and see this big, burly monster beast of a man break down because of the hurt of his mother from when he was a child. And inner child healing is so important. It's important for yourself and the relationships around you, and just to be able to function in society as a whole. I'm at 69%, you guys, and I'm telling you, every page, this is 69%. This book is phenomenal. This book is phenomenal. It's so good. All right. Be back for another update. Y'all, so much has happened since the last time we dropped off. But freaking Morgan took the rap for Samara killing Keith, but they had no choice. Poppy was about to try to kill them. He literally ran them off the road. Like, y'all, it's getting so good. I am 81% in. I'm 81% in right now. Y'all, this book is so good. I do believe I am going to finish it tonight. This reading vlog, I'll give more at the end. The reading vlog is so good due to the fact that it would have been longer. This would have been so long if I literally would have went bit by bit by bit. But y'all, this book is so good. And so much was going on in the background already. They didn't kill Naeem, but so much was going on in the back already. This popping up was crazy. I do commend her on telling the truth right away. She didn't hold it in. She was straight up and she let it be known. But so much is going on and we'll see how it goes. And all for the sake of, she did it because she knew, she really did it for him. Because she didn't want Dio and his relationship that just began. He's his manager. She didn't want that to go. Like, she really was thinking about him. And honestly, that's commendable. It really is. I hope he comes around and forgives her. I know he's hurt right now because that's his brother. Her reason was the truth, which is he was going to kill Paige. So we'll see what happens. So Paige found out that Beans is the creator of the game, and she also found out that he's been secretly spying on her. It is creepy. She has all right to be upset. She trashed his fucking place. And I get it. She's upset, and I get that too. She feels betrayed, and I understand. She needs time to cool off. I don't believe this is the end of her and Beans. What her and Beans has is, I know it's creepy. He's been watching her. He's known this whole time how she felt. I would say, I just love their chemistry though. I love the darkness. Like I said, it's primal, it's animalistic. We'll see how this goes. All I'm saying is everyone's world is topsy-turvy. Everything has turned upside down. Everyone's world is topsy-turvy. Scooter and Morgan going through that she covered for her girl. So Scooter believes Morgan killed his brother. Bishop don't know that Keith is dead. Bishop just woke up out of his little coma. So we got Paige and Braylon. Oh, Braylon's dad committed suicide. The mama still doesn't know what's going on. The mama looking for Naeem. She don't know he dead. The mama looking for Braylon. Y'all. Oof. I'm on chapter 22. 83%.